I have implemented two examples in the attribute directive component. One example demonstrates how ngStyle can be applied. Another example demonstrates how ngClass can be applied. In this video, we will walk through the implemented example and code for ngStyle. In the web page, we can see this section, font size example using ngStyle. It contains two buttons, one button labeled as increase and the other button labeled as decrease. Below the button, we can see the text sample content. Now, if I click on increase, we can see the font size is increasing for sample content. I am clicking increase multiple times. We can see the font size increasing on each click. Similarly, when clicking on decrease, the font size decreases on each click. Let us see how this is implemented in the code. In HTML template, these are the lines included for this example. We can see the HR tag for separation of content followed by the heading. After that, we can see two input tags for buttons, one for increasing and one for decreasing. On the click event of these buttons, we can see a respective increase and decrease function calls. After the buttons, we can see a div tag that contains sample content as text. The div tag has ngStyle directive applying the font size based on style property of the component. Notice that the measurement unit REM is included along with font size property. Hence, the size property in component class is defined as number with initial value as 1, which means 1 REM will be applied for font size. When increase button is clicked, increase function is called. In this function, the font size is increased by 10% by multiplying the size property with value 0.1 and adding it to the current size property value. This increases the size property value by 10%, which increases the font size in the page. Now we can understand how numeric CSS property values can be applied with an arithmetic calculation and how a new value can be arrived dynamically. Similarly, the decrease function decreases the font size by 10%. We can understand how ngStyle syntax helps to implement this feature with minimal coding. For you to implement this example in your Angular project, include these lines in HTML template, then include size property in component class, then include these two functions in the component class and check if the example works as demonstrated. In the next video, we will walk through the ngClass example.